you and your state had a historic moment yesterday, removing the Confederate symbol from your flag. And I wanted to maybe get your take on it. I know that you said that if the legislature sent it to you, you would sign it. Did you anticipate that it would happen this time?
Well, I did. As I watched the process over the last couple of weeks, it became more clear that more and more people were getting on board to make this decision to retire the 1894 flag. But I'll tell you, it required a 2/3 vote of both the House and the Senate. And as we looked at it late last week, it appeared to me that it was becoming increasingly difficult for them to do so. And so that's the reason I decided that I needed to take the initiative and say that I would sign the legislation, which I will tell you we did yesterday evening in a solemn ceremony at the governor's mansion. We had the first African-American member of the Mississippi Supreme Court, the first African-American member to hold a district office in our state. We had the leader of the Legislative Black Caucus there. We had our speaker, of course, and our lieutenant governor. And we signed the legislation to move that 1894 flag into a place where we can focus on our future.
And I wanted to ask you about that. So what did you get a feeling that this allows Mississippi to launch forward into perhaps a new phase of the state's history?
Well, what I would tell you is that my goal throughout the last several weeks in dealing and working with people is to listen. I've done a lot of listening. I've done a lot of praying. I've worked with people of both Republicans and Democrats, and I really listened to those. And what it became more and more clear to me is that if we'll have a conversation, and it's been a very difficult conversation, but you know, Dana, oftentimes conversations amongst family is difficult. I've heard people talk about the eyes of the nation were on our state. I wasn't all that focused on the eyes of the nation. I was focused on looking in the eyes of my fellow Mississippians and make sure that we can all be proud of our symbols and be all proud of moving our state into the future.
Well, I appreciate that. And I do want to ask, you know, this comes at a time when the nation is dealing with a global pandemic. And of course, you just heard that those numbers are up. I know in Mississippi, confirmed cases now 7,095. That's an increase of 35%. Your current hospitalizations are 16%. And we know that Black Americans have been affected quite negatively by coronavirus. How are you addressing this, especially as we go into that holiday weekend? And I know those beautiful Mississippi beaches are calling to people to come and visit.
Well, there's no doubt that as we are looking at our numbers, we have seen increases in cases. Up until a couple of weeks ago, we had never had more than a day or two with more than 400 cases. In the last 10 days, we've had one day over 1,000, and we've had the last 3 days were over 600 new cases. There's no doubt that community spread is occurring in our state. We are monitoring it very closely, working with our state health officers. I'm very concerned about where we are in this country. I'm very concerned about where we are in our state. Hospitalizations are up. And I'm concerned that elective surgeries, which we are currently allowing to occur, the combination of that and the new coronavirus cases is certainly making our hospital utilization go up. And we've got to make some tough decisions in the future. There's no doubt about that.
So what kind of decisions would those be? I mean, you reopened quite early, like early June. Do you see a scenario where you would either have to try to mandate mask wearing or even suggest businesses close down again?
Well, Dana, we did a phased-in reopening. We only shut down our economy for less than 3 weeks in Mississippi. We were able to slow the spread. We've never had a goal of stopping the spread of the virus because we didn't believe that was realistic. We recognized that our job was to slow the spread. Our goal has always been to ensure that every single Mississippian that could get quality care and get better with quality care received that quality care, and we've been able to accomplish that. The fact that hospital utilization is going up has us concerned. We were probably going to expand the capacity in our restaurants. Right now, we only have half capacity in all of our restaurants. We've decided not to do that. We are still allowing for our beaches to remain open, but we are requiring social distancing. We have not required masks. The way we look at it is we have required masks in 8 or 10 different counties at various times to make sure that we slow the spread. We've got to deal with this on a county-by-county basis, and we have 82 counties in our state rather than a statewide basis because we're not seeing nearly as much spread in some areas as we are in others.
Got it. Understood. Thank you for coming on the show, Governor. We appreciate it.